welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Today we're talking with Westminster School District Trustee Frances Nguyen. She is working to promote young students and their success in the community. And she's here now to tell us about some of the things that she's doing to make sure that people are ready for college and have success in their future. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Let me talk about myself a little bit, if you don't mind. Day back a couple years ago, as a person, a community activist for the past 25 years, I have helped Coast Colleges campaign for Measure M. So Measure M have passed. It helped to rebuild the whole structure, building newest technology classroom for college students, and get them very up to date for our century. So now I'm going back to local school. So the last election, I became the new trustee of the Westminster School District. So with that in mind, I want to prepare them to get ready for high school and then get ready for college and building the next generation with the power of knowledge.
Yeah, so from activist to back to school for you now as a trustee, what kind of work is being done in the elementary schools to prepare the students for high school and college?
Well, there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing. Right now, I want to work with the Elk Lodge of Westminster to do what we call is an essay contest for the student to express their Americanism. What does it mean to be American? Day back in 1975, when I first came here as a refugee to the United States, I didn't know even one word of English. So by learning and there was a essay contest that I have to participate, what America means to me. So with that, I won first place. And I want to do the same thing for the student. With our country right now, we want to ask the student, what do they think about their country? What does it mean to be an American? So that's one of the things I want to do.
It wouldn't hurt for everyone in the country to be asking that at this point, because it is almost old school, so to speak, that people discuss and consider that issue.
Yes, yes. Well, you know, for me as a community activist, I always want to learn, to build the next generation. And in order to do so, education is very important. You have to educate them somehow what to think and how to think and help them to express themselves. And so the essay, if it's going through, I think will be a chance for them to express themselves. What does it mean to be an American? And in addition to that, I'm working with another Vietnamese American vet association. They're willing to help out to sponsor an art contest. Maybe the student can draw something about our veterans, what they think about how the veterans had helped our country during a wartime, and how they feel about the veterans. And there's a lot of things that you can teach our kids, and through art and through writing.
You have also spent special attention to STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and math curriculum that is being focused on a lot more in our schools.
Well, science and math is very important. In order to go to a UC system, you have to be very good at math and science. So I believe right now our school district already have our technology program, and maybe next time I will get more into that. But being good in technology does not mean that you cannot be well in writing and in oral, in written communication, oral communication. So I want the student to be well prepared for both, not just technology only, but they have to know how to write, they have to know how to speak, verbal communication. And it's with good communication, it will be a good way to express themselves within their family, within the society, within the school, within their peers, and with their teacher. So communication is very important.
Do you think Westminster School District is on track for these goals?
I think so. It's just a matter of how to be part of it and make it happen and work with the student to guide them along to do that.
One aspect of education doesn't have as much to do with the teachers and the students as it does with just something as simple as the facilities, which are deteriorating in the city of Westminster.
Yeah. Well, going back to the Measure M, which as I helped out to rebuild the colleges, and for last year for our school district, Westminster School District, we did pass, the Measure T that had been passed, so now we renovating the classroom that do not have air conditioning, that have asbestos, or anything that needs to be quick and redo for the classroom, then it will be look into it.
Mm-hmm. It's all part of the education experience. Yeah. Also important for the experience is how to pay for it and being responsible fiscally on this. What is the work being done in that area?
Well, again, I'm a new trustee, so part of the trustee is to look at overall aspect of the school district, and of course the budget is something we're going to look into to make sure it's well spent, to make sure that we do everything is for the student and for to the effect of the whole district, to help them ready for college and high school. So as a board member, we do have a lot to do, and budget is one of them.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges that you face as you try to accomplish all of these goals?
Yeah. Well, I just got installed last November, so of course there are challenges in everything that we do. We live in a community that have 50% of population of Vietnamese Americans and some percentage of Spanish and others. So we're going to focus in a way that we will help them culturally, they will keep their culture, but at the same time they need to be ready, professionally ready for high school and for colleges. So cultural value is very important. So that's one of the challenges I have to kind of elaborate into.
Yes, and you discussed questioning, helping them explore what does it mean to be an American and therefore to assimilate into society. Yes. What kinds of things do you think can be done to help people in that regard?
Well, we have a lot of activities in our community, and those kind of activities will reinforce their cultural value. And of course, there are activities that we reinforce their Americans of thinking, just like the essay. So we give them a reflect back. What does it mean to be American? What does it mean that it's like when you see your parents going out to vote? Do you pay attention to that? As a little kid, do you think it's something that you would like to listen to? Something like that. Discussion, communication between parents, between teachers, get them aware, not wait until they turn 18 and tell them how to vote and should go to vote. We should kind of encourage them when they were young, and that's part of education.
Great having you here today to talk about these things. Frances Nguyen, Westminster School District Trustee.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Leyton.